This will be the most important day of your life. Archangel Michael says open before it's too late. My beloved child. Do you feel that shift in your spirit today? That stirring inside your chest that won't stop speaking even though no one around you hears it? That's me. I've been waiting for this moment, the moment your eyes finally meet mine in truth. This is not an ordinary day, and you are not here by accident. This will be the most important day of your life, and I need you to stay with me until the very end of this message. What I'm about to reveal is not something you've heard before, not like this, not with this intensity. Archangel Michael has been standing guard near you, preparing the way for this exact moment, and he told me just now, "They're ready, Lord." They've suffered, but they didn't let go of faith. They're stronger than they know. It's time. And when he said that, I wept. Because I know what you've been through. I saw the nights you didn't sleep, the tears that rolled silently onto your pillow so no one else would worry. I saw how much you've carried in your heart while pretending you were fine. I saw the moments when you kept smiling even though you were breaking inside. I saw when you tried to tell people how you felt but couldn't find the words, because your soul was speaking a language this world doesn't always understand. But I understood. I always understood. And now, I've come to speak directly to your soul, because something massive is about to happen. Don't scroll away. Don't take this lightly. Because if you knew what was being set into motion right now behind the scenes of your life, your knees would fall to the floor in awe. Something divine is being unwrapped, a secret miracle that has waited in the heavenly vaults until this exact day. Archangel Michael said the gate is opening, but only for those who open their hearts now. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to walk away thinking this is just another message or another video. Because it's not. This is divine appointment. Your name was brought before the throne. And I, your Father, have declared, it is time. I know you've questioned it. Wondered if I forgot you. Asked if maybe you did something wrong that caused the delay. But the delay was not denial, child. It was preparation. The heartbreaks were not punishments. They were protections. I've been setting the scene for something much bigger than you imagined. I had to remove the wrong people, the wrong places, the wrong paths, even when it broke your heart, because what's coming next requires space, purity, alignment, and power. And this power, oh child, it's going to change everything. Before I reveal what's coming, let me say something personal to you. I never stopped being proud of you. Even when you fell, even when you doubted me, even when you almost gave up, you still held on. Do you know how rare that is? The kind of faith you carry, the love you hold, the gentleness you move with, that's not weakness, it's divine strength. That's why heaven pays attention when your name is mentioned. That's why today is not an ordinary day. Today is when everything begins to turn. You are entering a spiritual shift that cannot be reversed. What you do in these next few days will echo into years. There is a person coming into your life who carries an assignment from me, someone who has been sent with a message, a gift, a door. They don't look like what you expect. They may not even recognize you at first. But they are drawn to your light because I placed a part of your purpose inside their heart. And when they speak to you, you'll feel something awaken that's been asleep for years. Listen carefully. Be present. This is not a coincidence. It is destiny in motion. And now I want you to do something bold. Stop for a moment and whisper, "I receive it." Say it from your soul. Say it not because you understand everything but because you trust me. The moment those words leave your spirit, angels are dispatched. Yes, child, you are that powerful when you agree with me. Archangel Michael has been given full command to defend what's coming to you, because yes, there will be attacks. Not everyone will be happy when they see you rise. Not everyone will celebrate when you walk through the door I'm opening. But don't worry. I've already gone ahead of you. I'm not sending you into battle, I'm leading you into promise. Sparkles, and while you're here, take a moment to subscribe to this message. Stay connected. Let the voice of heaven continue to speak into your life. Because this is not the end, it's just the beginning of your greatest breakthrough. Sparkles. I want you to know that there is something strange happening around you. People who once ignored you are now feeling uneasy. Why? Because they can sense that something divine has marked you. They don't understand it, but they feel it. That's why some walk away. They're not rejecting you, they're reacting to my glory on you. Don't take it personally. I am raising you above their understanding because I need you to see yourself as I see you. Chosen. Set apart. Powerful. Light-filled. And ready. There are whispers in the spiritual realm about you. Whispers of honor. Whispers of restoration. Whispers that the season of lack is closing and the time of overflow is beginning. Child, I know you've heard promises before. I know you've waited. But today, something is different. The air is thicker, more electric. That's because angelic movement has increased around you. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, not just to protect you, but to slice open the barriers that have blocked your blessings for too long. Today isn't just symbolic. It's activation. There's something very few people know: the longer something is delayed in heaven, the heavier it becomes in blessing. The longer the process, the deeper the preparation. What's coming into your life is not light. It's not small. It's not average. You didn't go through average pain, so I'm not sending you an average future. No, I am sending something rare, intense, and holy. That's why you had to go through what you went through. I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you to hold something the world would drop. I want you to breathe slowly for a second. Close your eyes and feel my voice on the inside of you. Can you sense that tingling on your skin? That's my presence brushing across your spirit. That's confirmation that I'm near, closer than your thoughts, closer than your heartbeat. You're not alone in this moment. Archangel Michael is standing right beside you. And he has a message for you: they are next. They are chosen. No more delay. Yes, beloved, that's what he said about you. Do you remember the moments when everyone overlooked you? When you tried to explain your vision and no one believed it? When you cried alone because you didn't want to seem weak in front of anyone else? I saw that. And I noted it in heaven. Every tear was a seed. Every lonely prayer was recorded. And now, the harvest is here. I'm sending recompense, not just for the pain but for the time you lost. What I'm releasing will make up for what was stolen. You thought you were behind, but I'm about to accelerate your destiny in a way that no one can understand. You'll start noticing things. People you haven't heard from will suddenly reach out. Dreams that went silent will come alive again. You'll hear my voice more clearly. The world will look the same, but everything inside you will feel different. That's the mark of divine transition. I'm elevating you without a loud announcement. I'm shifting you in a way that even you won't fully see until you look back and realize everything changed. Trust this process, even if it feels unfamiliar. Your spirit recognizes the terrain, because it was made for it. And let me tell you something personal. The reason they tried to break you was because they saw your crown before you even knew it was there. The enemy saw your potential before you even tapped into it. That's why you were attacked so young, so early, so constantly. But even with everything that came against you, you're still here. Still breathing. Still believing. And now? Now, you're about to rise into the version of yourself that heaven always saw. You'll start walking into rooms and changing the energy without saying a word. You'll feel guided to take bold actions, follow them. That's me. You'll start saying things that surprise even yourself. Don't be afraid. That's the spirit. You'll lose the desire to argue, to beg, to chase. Why? Because when you finally realize you are divine royalty, you no longer entertain anything beneath your calling. I'm restoring your dignity, child. No more shrinking to fit places you've outgrown. There's someone watching you from a distance, someone who has noticed your growth, your energy, your light. They may not have approached you yet, but they're drawn in. Why? Because your spiritual frequency is rising. They're feeling my glory on you, even if they can't explain it. And soon, I will bring them closer, because there is a divine alignment unfolding. A conversation is coming that will shift the course of your emotional life. Be ready. Be open. Don't fear love again. I'm sending the kind that heals, not harms. I must also tell you this, the enemy will try one last time to distract you. You'll see something that almost makes you question everything. Don't fall for it. It's a final illusion, a desperate attempt to derail what cannot be stopped. Stay focused. Stay close to me. Let no one plant doubt in your heart. You are closer to the miracle than you think. In fact, the paperwork in heaven is already signed. The angels are just waiting for your spirit to say, "Yes, I'm ready." So say it now, say it even if you're scared, "Yes, I'm ready." That agreement is the golden key. That surrender is your unlocking moment. When you say yes, I go to work. And I've already begun. You'll start noticing signs, numbers, names, colors, music, dreams. These are not coincidences. They are codes. Prophetic clues. They will lead you step by step toward what I promised. And remember, this is not just about you. What I'm doing in your life is going to ripple into others. Family members will be healed. Friends will begin to believe again. You will inspire without trying. Your light will restore others. That's why the blessing had to be this big, because it's not just yours. It's a door for many. There's something I want you to feel right now, not just understand, but feel it in your spirit. You are not late. You're not behind. You didn't miss anything. I know it felt like everyone else moved ahead of you. I know it seemed like others were winning while you were just trying to survive. But you were never forgotten. In fact, while the world was rushing, I was preserving you. I was keeping you from what looked like success but would have crushed your soul. I was letting others pass by because I had something different planned for you. Something not rushed. Something eternal. Something sacred. And that sacred thing is finally arriving. You're going to wake up soon and realize, the heaviness is gone. The panic, the pressure, the fear of being too late, I am lifting it off of you. I didn't create you to chase time. I created time to serve you. From this moment on, you are entering a flow of divine timing. And I want you to hear this clearly, what is meant for you will not miss you. Not the person. Not the opportunity. Not the calling. Even if it takes a detour, even if it pauses, even if it delays, if it is ordained, it will return to your doorstep. What I've written over your life cannot be erased by human hands. You are about to witness what happens when heaven decides to show off through your story. Yes, I'm about to glorify myself through you. Your story won't be quiet for long. I'm going to use your life to show others what mercy looks like. What favor looks like. What protection looks like. What redemption really means. People who saw your middle are going to be shocked when they witness your next chapter. They'll wonder how it all changed so fast. But you'll know. You'll know it wasn't luck. You'll know it wasn't strategy. You'll know it was me. You will soon hear conversations about you. Some behind your back. Some in high places. Your name will travel further than your feet. That's the favor of the Lord. I'm placing you in the hearts of people you've never even met. A divine whisper will go before you, help them. Choose them. Trust them. Promote them. And when those doors open, you won't have to fight to prove yourself. Your light will speak louder than your resume. Your spirit will speak louder than your qualifications. My grace will do the talking. And yes, there will be jealousy. There will be critics. There always are when I elevate someone quickly. But remember, I've assigned angels to walk with you. Archangel Michael isn't just guarding your path, he's silencing voices in the spirit realm that tried to curse your name. He's canceling assignments of confusion. He's unlocking gates that others tried to lock. He's sending away those who tried to manipulate your destiny. You are not exposed. You are protected. You are not wandering. You are walking toward divine fulfillment. Some of the people around you won't understand this version of you. They were comfortable with the you who doubted yourself, who settled, who stayed small to keep peace. But this next season won't allow that. You are stepping into your voice. Into your anointing. Into your truth. And anyone who tries to shrink you again will feel the distance grow. That's not bitterness, it's alignment. I want you in the right rooms, with the right people, carrying the right energy. And I will not let you lose yourself again just to belong. This is the season where you come into full agreement with your divine identity. No more questioning your worth. No more apologizing for your calling. No more explaining your dreams to people who don't even dream for themselves. You were made to stand out. You were made to shake the atmosphere. You were made to carry something rare. And it's okay if not everyone claps for you. I do. Heaven does. The angels do. That's enough. Now hear me, child, a financial shift is coming too. You've sown in tears. You've helped others in secret. You've given even when you had little. And now I'm multiplying what you touched. New streams. Unexpected sources. Open doors that come with peace, not pressure. I am sending provision that restores dignity, not just survival. This isn't charity, this is justice. This is compensation from heaven for what you endured in silence. You thought no one saw your sacrifices? I did. And I kept record. There's a letter coming. Or an email. Or a phone call. Something is being released from a place of authority. It's going to feel random. But it's not. It was delayed, but not denied. This message right now is your spiritual tracking number. Confirmation that something you forgot about is on the way. And when it arrives, I want you to remember this moment. Remember the goosebumps. Remember the tear in your eye. Remember how your heart paused while reading this. Because that's how my spirit confirms truth. I don't just tell you, I let you feel it. And when it happens, don't shrink. Don't hide. Don't say, I don't deserve this. I've waited long enough to give it to you. I need you to receive it boldly. Not with arrogance, but with confidence in my goodness. You don't have to prove you're worthy of the blessing. The blessing itself is proof that I've called you worthy. Now, before I end this message, I want you to do something intentional. Look at your hands. Yes, look at them. Stretch them out if you can. Because I'm placing something in them. Something you've been praying for. An assignment. A resource. A key. It's spiritual, but it's real. And from this day forward, anything you build with these hands, I will bless. Anything you release with these hands, I will honor. Anything you protect with these hands, I will strengthen. You are not powerless. You are not empty. You are full. Full of divine force. Full of purpose. Full of glory. And if there's still a little doubt inside you, let me say this once more. This is the most important day of your life. Why? Because today, you believed again. Today, you said yes again. Today, you opened the message heaven waited to deliver. And that one act of faith? It moved everything. Now take a deep breath, child. The kind that fills your lungs and settles your soul. Because what I'm going to share next will follow you, not just for hours or days, but for seasons ahead. You've just stepped into a divine timeline. One that was hidden from your view but written into my plan from the beginning. And as Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword drawn, wings wide, and eyes burning with my fire, I want you to understand what that means. You are now in the circle of divine protection. The battle has already been decided in your favor. The decision is final. The enemy has no right to your future. There will be moments, even after today, where fear may knock again. That's okay. You're still human. But now you won't open the door to fear, you'll open it to faith. When insecurity whispers, you'll answer with the truth. When doubt rises, you'll speak what I said, not what the world said. You are now aligned with heaven's language, and that means your words have weight. Speak carefully. Declare boldly. When you speak life, life comes rushing. When you speak promise, angels move. Don't be silent in this season. Your voice is not just heard by others, it is recorded by the heavens. Let me show you something. In the Spirit, I am rolling out a scroll. On this scroll is your name, written in gold, surrounded by light. Do you see it? That's the record of your covenant with me. I wrote it before you were born. I wrote it when I knit you together in the quiet, sacred dark. And everything I wrote is still intact. Not a single promise has been erased by your mistakes. Not a single word has been cancelled by your past. That's what grace does, it protects your future from your yesterdays. You thought you had to be perfect for me to bless you? No, child. I don't bless perfection, I bless surrender. I bless obedience. I bless trust. And today, you trusted me by opening your heart. That's more than enough. That's what moves mountains. That's what unlocks miracles. That's why this message found you. Because you were ready to say, yes, God, even now. Even after everything. I still believe you can do it. And I will. The next few weeks will show you proof of everything I've just said. There will be divine interruptions. You'll think you were going one way, and suddenly I'll pull you another. Don't panic. It's not confusion, it's redirection. I'm closing the path that leads to more waiting and opening the one that leads to manifestation. That relationship you keep wondering about? I've already decided its outcome. You'll soon know whether it's meant to walk with you or serve only as a lesson. Either way, you won't have to guess anymore. Clarity is my gift to you this season. There's also a surprise coming that I haven't even hinted at yet. Something personal. Something beautiful. Something you didn't even pray for because you thought it was too much. But I'm giving it to you anyway. Because I'm not just the God of what you ask for, I'm the God of more than enough. And when I bless, I don't bless halfway. I bless in fullness. In overflow. In undeniable, supernatural, life-shifting ways. You'll feel joy again. The kind that makes you laugh without guilt. The kind that makes you smile at nothing in particular. The kind that doesn't wait for circumstances to be perfect. This joy will come from knowing you're walking in step with me. That's the reward of trust. You'll no longer carry that quiet grief in your spirit. I'm removing it. I'm replacing it with lightness, ease, laughter. There will be days you'll wake up and feel like flying. That's what freedom feels like. You'll see. And listen, those dreams that once felt so far away, I'm reigniting them. You were never foolish to believe them. You were prophetic. You were ahead of your time. And now that time is catching up with your spirit. That's why you're feeling the urge to move, to create, to speak, to build again. Don't ignore that pull. That's me resurrecting what the world called dead. But I'm the resurrection. I am the life. Nothing truly dies when it's in my hands. Not even your deepest desires. You're going to start looking different to people. Glowing. Centered. Even if you say nothing, they'll sense it. That's because when my glory rests on someone, it becomes visible, even to those who don't believe in me. That glow is your confirmation. That peace is your protection. That stillness is your new way of moving. No more chaos. No more striving. No more over-explaining yourself to people who are not called to your next level. The right ones will recognize you without you needing to prove anything. You are about to step into rooms where your name was already mentioned before you arrived. Doors that were once closed are swinging open. Why? Because I walked in before you. I whispered to the gatekeepers. I arranged the details. I moved the pieces into place while you were sleeping. That's how I love you, silently, relentlessly, completely. Even when you don't see it. And now I'm asking you. Will you trust me fully, even now? Will you walk forward, even without a full map? Will you let go of the past, even though it felt familiar? Will you hold my hand, even through the fog? Because, child, I promise you, what's ahead is worth everything. You're not seeing this message by mistake. You were summoned to it. Heaven knew the exact second you'd click. The exact moment you'd read this final line. The angels stood still while you scrolled. Because this wasn't just content, it was prophecy. A divine letter sent from my spirit to yours. So before you go, make a promise, not to me, but to yourself. Promise that you'll believe again. That you'll show up for your life. That you'll open your heart again, no matter how many times it's been broken. Because I am going to make this next season so beautiful, so divine, so abundant, that your past will not even be worth comparing to the joy that's coming. And if your spirit is still whispering, God, is this really for me? Then let me end this with one answer. Yes, child. It's always been for you. And it begins, today. There's something else I need you to know, child. Something I've kept hidden until now, not because I didn't want you to have it, but because your heart needed time to receive it fully. You've always asked me, why does it take so long? But today I'll tell you what heaven knows, the longer I hide something, the more sacred it is. And you? You are sacred. Your path is sacred. The reason some things were delayed wasn't because I was punishing you, it was because I was protecting you from rushing into places that weren't prepared to handle your greatness. You are not ordinary. That's why ordinary timing didn't apply to you. Many people walked ahead while you waited. Many were applauded while you were ignored. Many looked like they were winning while you were quietly suffering. But I was building something in you that couldn't be rushed. A strength. a depth, a resilience, a knowing. And now, child, now you carry a light that only comes from the kind of pain that refined you, not destroyed you. That's why Archangel Michael has stood by you so long. Because your story is about to carry weight beyond anything you expected. And here's what I want to whisper into your spirit now. I am not finished. I am only beginning. Yes, you've seen some small blessings. Yes, you've had moments of peace. But the real outpour is still on the way. The real harvest is still being prepared. The kind that doesn't just shift a week, it shifts your life. A door is about to open that has your name on it. You won't have to fight for it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't even have to explain why you deserve it. It will come to you because it was written for you before your first breath. It's destiny, child. It's divine. It's permanent. Do you feel your spirit waking up? That's because something dormant is rising again. It's like the sound of a trumpet in the spirit realm, announcing your arrival into a new chapter. You've graduated from who you used to be. You don't even fit the same thoughts anymore. You're not interested in what used to distract you. You're craving more. Not more things, but more truth. More meaning. More presence. More alignment. And that's the evidence that you're walking into something holy. Let me say something about the people who hurt you. You don't have to take revenge. You don't have to prove anything. The most powerful justice is peace. And I am giving you peace that silences your enemies without you saying a word. They will see you rise. They will feel your peace. They will notice your glow. And some of them will come back, not to repeat history, but to watch you from a distance, wondering how you did it. And when they ask, you'll simply say, God did it. He never left me. You see, this day is about something much bigger than comfort. It's about legacy. The healing that's beginning in you today is going to reach your children, and your children's children. The chains that broke today won't have the power to reform in the next generation. You're not just blessed. You're becoming a blessing to bloodlines you haven't even met yet. That's why the enemy fought you so hard. Because your breakthrough is generational. Your healing is contagious. Your anointing is undeniable. Now lean in one last time, beloved. Because Archangel Michael is delivering your final confirmation now. In the spirit, I see him placing something in your hands. It looks like a scroll, but it's glowing. On that scroll is a single phrase written in fire. You've been chosen for such a time as this. He's bowing before you, not because you are above him, but because he honors what I've put inside of you. Yes, heaven respects what you carry. You may have doubted yourself, but angels have been assigned to you since the beginning. They've been waiting for you to believe in yourself the way I believe in you. And now that you have, the gates are open. From this moment on, things will not look the same. You'll walk differently. You'll speak with more authority. You'll feel like something has shifted, because it has. The veil is thinner now. You'll sense things before they happen. You'll avoid the wrong paths more easily. You'll trust me faster. You'll attract the right people. That's the result of spiritual alignment. And when the blessings begin to pour in, and they will, don't forget where you started. Don't forget the lonely nights. The whispered prayers. The almosts. The maybes. The waiting rooms. The breaking points. Because those places were holy too. That's where I met you in the most raw and tender way. That's where you heard me clearest. That's where I picked you up and carried you when you had no strength left to walk. So when people ask how you made it through, just tell them. Because I didn't walk alone. You never have. And you never will. I've always been with you, in every storm, in every silence, in every celebration, and in every fall. And now? I walk with you into a future so bright, so big, so beautiful, that all of heaven rejoices just watching you receive it. So go ahead, child. Smile. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Because this is the most important day of your life. And it's only the beginning.